I didn't had people tell me the same thing. Why don't you date your own kind? I am. My kind. The human kind. A woman. Let's a woman, that's all that matters to me. As long as it's a woman. Now for all you people you need to date the right kind. If homosexuals allow you to see, and there were two men and they loved one another, it been in the Bible. If two men were allowed, or two women were allowed to date, it would have been a story in regards to it to coincide with your belief system. But it's not. Now if a Lord just want a child to be taken, he'll take it. Ask David. You can't ask him, but you can read the Bible. If he want to take a child from the womb, he will take a child from the womb. I know this personally. If he decides to take a child, he will take it. You don't have to do anything about it. He'll take it from you. If you don't want it, sometime. If it's his will, you can give it to somebody who wants it. What about all the homosexual and lesbians that are adopting kids that are unwanted? Let me tell you my stance on this. Glory be to God. But is this right? You're supposed to train the child in the ways of the Lord. It's not training the child in the ways of the Lord. Now, you can have some out there and still train the child in the ways of the Lord, but it's kind of distorted reality. You're confusing the little child. I'm happy somebody gave the child a home. But as far as what they finna start teaching them and encouraging them in, is a deceitful matter. That's probably why a lot of them getting these children. To distort their minds. To fit their agendas. I did a rant yesterday about agendas. I don't care if you get mad at me. I'm going to speak the truth. Out of love. I love you. And sometimes I'm angry, but I'm speaking the truth out of love. Racism. Ariel. Oh, Ariel is a black woman now. And then they start showing how racist your black people is. We're gonna turn everybody black. We the people. You see, one thing I wish they'd change about America is that we'll do like everybody else. You know, like if somebody from Africa, they African. They might be South African, North African, West African, whatever else. You know, why can't we just be American? You gotta be African American, or Native American, Chinese American, Hispanic American, Latin American, Italian American. What the hell is going on? How about just American? How about just take that out? Put the ethnic background so when you hire somebody, you can't figure out what race they are, so you won't racial profile them. Do I say racism does not go on? Racism goes on every day. I experienced a little bit of it. Not enough to hate a whole entire race over. Some of y'all ain't experienced none. They made it through college, got a great job, and you probably face opposition, but you're there, you made it, and you're still hateful. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Stop blaming the man for everything. If God got a purpose for your life, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's why a lot of y'all need to turn to God and realize it doesn't matter if racism going on, no matter what's going on, no matter how your family feels, no matter how the people around you feel. If God has a purpose for your life, you're going to fulfill that purpose. And racism is not going to stop it. Nothing. You letting the devil get in your head so bad that you starting to hate one another for the color of their skin. Love to talk about Martin Luther King and don't even follow what he talked about. Well, people will not be judged by the character, by the color of their skin, but by their character. A lot of y'all don't even care about that. Just happy you get a free day off work for Martin Luther King Day. It's all y'all care about. Juneteenth. It's the day the slaves were set free. Majority of y'all black folks were born in a free nation. In racism. Racism's been around. This ain't nothing new, people. God is not a God of racism. The whole thing about God wanting you to stay and date certain type people so they won't change your heart to worship another God. You understand? The children of Israel, I'm sure, had many different colors. I'm sure they all weren't black. I'm sure they all weren't white. You know, if you're born in China, and you're a black man, you're a Chinese. You're born in China. But you know, the racism over there too. They shun mixed kids. Black people shun other light-skinned people. Oops. Did I say that out loud? You understand? I don't know what I am. I went to a funeral Saturday. And I saw people gathered at a funeral. Majority were black, but some were so light. What's up with that? Some look Native American. You know, I'm like, man, what is my bloodline for real? I don't know, but I really don't even want to find out. But I can look and tell that I'm not just, I can look in the mirror at myself and be like, Houston, you're not all the way full-blooded black. I can. Well, Houston, the world gonna see you as a black man. I don't care what the world sees me as. I know something that I'm not what they say I am. I've been blessed with good hair. You know, great. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. It's not necessarily I was blessed with good hair. I was blessed with a different grade. You know what nappy means? Look it up. Tightly curled. It's not that their hair is nappy, it's they got real tight curls. And full-blooded African Americans, the majority of them have thick, right, tight curls. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I get my hair from, but I know I'm not full-blooded black. But I don't know. I know one thing, though. I'm a child of the Most High God. That's all that matters to me in regards to this whole world. I don't care what color you are. You understand? You serve the same God I serve, I love you. You don't, I still love you. Simple. You hate me, I still love you. You hate what I stand for, I still love you. Do you understand the concept? Oh, you're lesbian, I still love you. Am I going to beat it down your throat all the time? No. Why? Whenever I'm compelled to say, talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. It's simple. You understand? We live in a world today, man, they trying to stop you from focusing on the truth. Like, so many people are trying to call themselves the true people of God. You know what the true people of God are? The people that open their mouth and confess that Christ is Lord, that He died on the cross for our sin. Those are the true people of God, Gentile and Jew. For you Hebrew Israelites out there, trying to make yourself feel special, or any other group that's trying to make yourself feel special, or use the Bible to clarify your actions. There was a mixed race man in this book. Let me see, can I find it? Watch this. Chapter 11. Now, Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of a harlot. And Gilead begat Jephthah. And Gilead's wife bare him sons. His wife's sons grew up, and they thrust out Jephthah, and said unto him, Thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman. Little did they know. Little did they know about old Jephthah. And it came to pass in the process of time that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And it was so that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob. And they said to Jephthah, come and be our captain, that we may fight with the children of Ammon. And Jephthah said to the elders of Gilead, did not ye hate me and expel me out of my father's house? And why are you coming to me now when you are in distress? And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, therefore we turn again to thee now, that thou mayest go with us and fight against the children of Ammon, and be our head over all the inhabitants of Gilead. Do y'all read your Bibles? I'm going to ask you a question. Let me kick him out. We need him. Let me kick her out. We need her. God doesn't see how man see. The child of a harlot. A child of whoredoms, so to say. That God used to deliver what? The people of Gilead. It never said what his mother was. They just said she was a harlot. They just said she was a strange woman. So she probably worshiped other gods or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to add to the word. But just know, his birth was not accepted by the people. I was watching YouTube the other day. Heard a story about a woman that was in the woods most of her whole life, and then she went into town and she married a man, and later come to find out that man was her brother. You know, I believe God forgives that. They didn't know. But the people shunned them over something they didn't even know. Never met the brother in a day in her life. The people shunned them. That's what's wrong with folks. You know that's wrong. Well, it is what it is now. God forgives all. But they separated. They did. After finding out the truth. But their children are still shunned. Those children might come to be some children that the village needs. And that's not even racism. That's black on black. African on African hate. No forgiveness. Heard another story about a man in Africa that married a woman and had kids. She was a strange woman. She was the same color as him. Why was she a strange woman? Because she was Muslim and he was Christian. Something began to happen to the man. I don't know why. He started to turn white. He's white albino looking now. Lost 3 of his kids. Do I know why it happened? I don't know. But I know one thing. He was Muslim. His family and his kids were Muslim. He was Christian. I don't know why they threw that part into the story, but just read between the lines. You can marry somebody that looks just like you and be strange. Did you know that? You're going to be black and marry a Buddhist. You're going to be white and Christian and marry. I've been there. I've been there, people. I know. I've met other black folks that are married or tried to date outside their belief system. And it ends kind of crazy. But again, people, but yet, you really don't know what God is doing. You understand? The key part of the man was still Christian. He didn't convert to Muslim. Check that out. Check that out. He stayed a Christian. God doesn't see how we see. You never know why things happen in this world. Just know you have a purpose to fulfill. If you're a child of the Most High God, you have a purpose. What if God willing to bring change in China? Willing to bring change in Japan? Willing to bring change in Mexico? Get you this Christian-filled man or woman to date somebody outside your skin color and whiff you off over there to Japan to make some changes in the world. Y'all better think outside the box, people. Some of y'all might be aborting the kids because you slept with somebody outside your race, and you don't want your family to know that you're a nigger lover. Oh, Lord have mercy. Did I say that out loud? You don't want your family to know that you love black people. Or the other way around. You don't want your family to know that you love white people. That you date outside your race. Oh, I know I'm touching some souls out there. I know a lot of y'all do it for that. You don't want your family to know. What are you afraid of? What's done in the dark will manifest itself in the light. I done seen stories lately. It's all crazy. That's your baby, baby. That's your baby. Baby come out white as snow. It's your baby, though. But you know what? Hats off to you fathers that accept the child anyway. Because you know what? We are espoused from Christ. We have committed adultery against him. We've cheated on him. We have committed whoredoms against him. And he'll receive us to him again. We ought to be like Christ. Doesn't matter if the child yours or not. Be a father to it. Forgive. I done watched the dude expose his girlfriend. You've been saying this baby was mine ever since it was born. And I did the DNA test. And I come to find out the child ain't mine. You over with and take the child with you. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. You ought to saw many people clapping. That what he should have did. No, he shouldn't have. Should have raised that child like it was his own. Everybody make mistakes in this world. I've been watching so many videos. I can't watch videos without saying something. And I'll respond. Could be saying all kind of things, distorting the reality of the Bible. Calling it right. I don't know everything, people. But I know racism is wrong. You don't know what God is doing. Some of y'all probably unhappy right now because you're looking in the wrong spot. Looking for love in all the wrong places. And God has love in a whole nother races. Whole nother race for you. Y'all black men need to stick with another strong black woman. Maybe I'm too strong for a black woman. I don't know. I talked to somebody a few months ago. I come visit their house, knock on the door. The first thing come out their mouth, you still dating them white women? You still dating those low-down deadbeat men that's black? But I didn't say that. I just laughed. Yeah. I am. Mm-hmm. I remember two people telling me years ago, you need to stop messing with these white women. Lord behold, their sons start having kids by a white woman. And now you love that child. God has a way to fix racism in your lives. Some of y'all gonna die in that sin and burn in hell for eternity. But like, Lord, I did everything you asked me to do. Oh, you did? Why did you hate your brothers and sisters without a cause? They didn't look like me. Oh, well, you didn't act like me. Be gone. out of my presence. Let me pause and I will continue.